All right, change of plans. The raffle tickets are still selling, so you guys get another chance to buy that ticket there, or buy multiple tickets if you want. We have a little price break on the volume. It's a volume discount. So do check out those raffle tickets. They're still being sold over at the Soy Tofu Fest Pavilion booth over there. Make sure you check in there. Again, grand prize is Japan Airlines round trip tickets, 2 of them to Japan. So you will get there, you will get back, and it will be courtesy of your winnings here at the Soy and Tofu Festival. We're going to announce actually them consolidated at the end. What we'll do is we'll pull the prize winners first, the grand prize first, we'll pull it aside. We're going to hear about some of our other winners because we have several other prizes to give, and then we're going to announce the grand prize winner. We're getting set up. Obviously, we have a large Taiko group to finish off. Very colorful group, and they come in all the way from Sacramento, so we're proud to have them. Sacramento is also a major part of the Soy and Tofu Festival. Anywhere from being the hometown for Kenji Tagoma and his family, who are the ones who started the Nichibei Foundation, the Nichibei Times. For those who have grandparents or great-grandparents who are from the Japanese community, you may not know, but the Nichibei Times was one of a few Japanese language communications that were available. And during a time when the country was saying, we're going to take this action to round up anyone who's Japanese, Japanese American, or who fit the profile of what the government wanted to do and round up, they didn't speak English, a lot of them. And so it was up to these smaller community papers to get the word out. We didn't have the internet, we didn't have email, we certainly couldn't text each other, and TikTok wasn't even on anybody's radar. So it was up to the periodicals like the Nichibei Times to get the word out, to help people kind of organize and figure out what they were going to do with their family. Not organize in the political sense. There was no protesting this action that went on. That wasn't possible at the time. So they organized like my family did. They gathered together. My family came from all over the Bay Area, and they sold everything they had as quickly as they could, and they gathered together in their close community in Sunnyvale, hoping that they were right in the fact that they were going to have these incarceration centers according to geography. We were lucky. We had most of my aunts and uncles and my grandparents able to go to their same place over at Hart Mountain in Wyoming. Now, if you know the winters in Wyoming, or you're familiar with them at all, they're a little tougher than the Bay Area. So my mom, who was not even 1 year old, she was about 3 months old when she was taken there with her family. That first winter with the baby, less than 6 months old, was a tough one. But it was the community that kept them together, and the community that kept them strong. The community here in the Bay Area, and the community inside incarceration camps. We always support each other. That was at the time just the Japanese and the Japanese Americans. But I look at this plaza here today. I'm a 4th generation Japanese American. I'm a 4th generation Californian. I'm proud to be from California, where we can have organizations like the Nichibei Foundation, where we can have locations like Japantown and not receive hate. We receive love because of the diversity that we bring to the community. Give yourselves a round of applause, not for Soy and Tofu, although we love that, but for the fact that you're here supporting the community, the greater community, and preserving the traditions and the history that have made us all what we are today. We appreciate that, and from these young folks who are here today, we're making them what they are tomorrow. So let's make that a promising and good future as we see in the future. Okay? We'll do that. We'll do 10 more minutes till we have the Taiko presentation, and we're going to hold off on that because we've had several folks throughout the day who have asked when the Taiko performance is. They're going to return for that. We don't want to disappoint them. So Sacramento Taiko Don, thank you for the heads up. We want to make sure that you get all of your audience here. We want you to have a chance to purchase those raffle tickets that goes to the Nichibei Foundation and their preservation, their periodicals, and their cultural efforts like they are today. Make sure you do pick up a copy of that Nichibei Times and the periodical tells you about the Japanese American festivals, the Obon festivals, to honor our ancestors, and they're held not just in the Bay Area, but around the state and around the country. And make sure you check out all of our vendors here who are supporting our efforts to educate about soy and tofu. Again, it's not because we're pushing the soybean, it's because we're pushing the foundation. But this is a good vehicle to learn about plant-based alternatives, which turns out, apparently, to have been great foresight by Kenji, because now plant-based alternatives are the wave of the now. That's pretty cool. They knew that back then. All right, folks, stick with us. My name is Mikey Noah. We'll be back here in 9 minutes as we'll have the kickoff for the San Francisco Taiko and their culmination performance here, along with the raffle prize. Get your raffle tickets. Find them, the white tickets, right over there. We'll see you in 8 minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you got your raffle tickets purchased and your, not earbuds, I don't want to say that, that sounds horrible, right? But I hope you are prepared for the volume that is coming toward you. It is good. The energy, that will take care of itself, but if you have energy to give back, then please do, because that's how Taiko works. They give you the energy and you return it to them tenfold. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to introduce our closing performance for the day, the Sacramento Taiko Dan. We're honored to have them in this San Francisco appearance as it helps the festival and the Nichibei recognize its true Northern California base, not one city, not one community, all of Northern California. Sacramento Taiko Dan is the premier Japanese drumming ensemble in the greater Sacramento region, founded in 1989 by Taiko master Tiffany Tamaribuchi. Sensei, where are you? Thank you! The group promotes traditional and contemporary styles of Taiko drumming. You don't know what that is? Then watch further. The Japanese style of percussion combines music and movement, creating a dynamic and visually exciting art form. I hope you are prepared to be visually excited by the Sacramento Taiko Dan. They seek to promote cultural awareness, diversity, continue the tradition styles, develop new forms, educate new and existing students from a diversity of backgrounds, and provide top-level performances in places like this. They have performed at many large festivals, fairs, and other organized and disorganized events. Today we'll see what they think of ours, the Soy and Tofu Festival. But ladies and gentlemen, you've met Sensei Tiffany Tamaribuchi, and here is the rest of the Sacramento Taiko Dan. Give it up for them!
Test. There we go. Thank you for that warm welcome. As was announced, I am Tiffany Toribuchi. I'm the director of Sacramento Taiko. We're very happy to be here today at the Soy Tofu Festival. Normally, you'd probably see San Francisco Taiko Dojo on this stage. Unfortunately, they could not be here today, so we are filling in for my teacher, Grandmaster Seiichi Tanaka, and his students. But we're very honored to be able to be performing for you. The first piece you saw is called Bariki, which means horsepower. And the next piece we're going to do is a new traditional piece from Matsuyama, Japan, the Iyo no Kuni Suigun Daiko suite of pieces. This is Kachidoki no Kyoku, the song of warriors returning victorious from battle. We're gonna go right into our next piece, which is called Umami. So we thought we'd try something tasty. This is a modern, quote unquote, modern traditional piece. If you haven't seen Taiko before, most of you probably have, but if you haven't seen it before, it is a mix of traditional Japanese percussion blended with modern percussion traditions from all over the world, blended with movement, blended with spirit, blended with lots of joy and happiness. And in this particular case, we're trying to capture the spirit of something. Many pieces, Taiko pieces, are meant or created to capture the spirit of something. And since we're at the Soy and Tofu Festival, we'd like to capture the spirit of tastiness. And we hope you enjoy umami. I can remember as a kid, my grandparents would get the Nichibei Times, and I would sit and look at the English part, and I'd turn to the Japanese section and go, oh, I can't read it. Over time, our country has really grown and changed, and our communities have really grown and changed. And now you see Nichibei Foundation doing this amazing festival and doing all this incredible advocacy work in the community. So we're very, very honored, and we want to share the aspect of Taiko that is about community building. And in order to do that, Kenji-san actually asked us if we could do an audience participation portion. So if you would like to come up and drum with us, this is your opportunity to come play Taiko. We've got Baji here. Come on up. Come on down. Come on down. We promise we won't bite. Yeah. So we've got a couple pair of people handing out bachi or drumsticks. Sticks over here. So if you could gather around the drums here at the front. We can do it again if you guys hold on. Just hold on. Okay, we're gonna do a couple rounds of this. Okay? All right? So if you aim for, if there's more than one person on your drum, you want to divide the drum in half, so aim for your half of the drum, or a part where you're not going to hit the other person's sticks. What I'd like you to do is have everybody put your arms in the air. And you're going to hit with your right hand on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's try that again. Right hand. 1, 2, 3. Good. Left hand. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right hand. 1, 2, 3. Right. Left. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. So now we're going to do what we call oroshi, which is the sound of a ball that drops and bounces and gets faster and faster and faster and faster until it rolls to a stop. And then we're all going to raise our arms up together and hit together. Got it? So starting with your right hand. 1, 2, so, right and left and right and left and right and left and right, left, 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 right, left. And roll. And everybody arms up in the air. Let's count 3 together. 1, 2, 3. Go. Give them all a hand. And if you could put your drumsticks down, so we can get those of you that are waiting to get to a drum. Thank you. Sorry? All right, we have our next group. Those of you that were waiting before, come on up. Yeah, thank you. All right. Oh, yeah, go see if there's some sticks. If there's some sticks. Come on. Okay, we're going to do something a little bit different this time. I'm going to play a rhythm, and I want you to repeat the rhythm back to me. So if I do dun, 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 you will play dun, 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 dun. has a very basic sort of collection of rhythms. It takes about 1 year to 3 years for people to learn enough of the basic rhythms fundamentals in order to be able to feel comfortable on stage, and very often a full 3 to 5 years before somebody can really successfully perform at the professional level. What we're going to do now is we're going to play another song for you, and I'm going to play a short solo on this drum that you see in the back. This is actually called a gekko. It means moon drum, and this is a new traditional instrument that was developed in 2002 by the Asano Taiko company of Ishikawa, Japan. And part of the reason is it's hard for us to travel with a very, very large odaiko because it's several thousand pounds. And this way we can actually have the sound of an odaiko carried in a fairly easy portable way. And we're going to go directly from this piece into a piece called Yomatsuri Bayashi, which is from Saitama Prefecture. The Yomatsuri is the night festival, the December festival in Saitama, and we're playing rhythms that are evocative of the sea. So we hope you enjoy Odaiko and Yomatsuri Bayashi. Thank you so much. We have just one last piece we're going to play for you today called Tsubaki no Hanazakari. It means camellias at full bloom. This is one of the signature pieces of our group. It was created for the Sacramento Camellia Festival in 1989. This year, our group is celebrating its 34th anniversary, and you should know that next year, San Francisco Taiko Dojo will be celebrating its 55th year in existence. The foundation of North American Taiko is here in San Francisco. Don't ever forget that. Seiichi Tanaka brought Taiko to the United States in 1968 for the San Francisco Sakura Matsuri. We're very honored to be carrying on a part of that legacy, and we hope you enjoy Tsubaki no Hanazakari. Thank you for a wonderful Soy Tofu Festival!
First of all, thank you to Sacramento, Taiko, Don. Give it up for them. Where was I? I was in line buying my souvenir Soy Tofu festival t-shirt. And I got a little carried away with looking at the merchandise. So I hope you enjoy it as well.